Hi everyone, right now on KREM 2 News at noon, here it comes. Get ready, the first snowfall of the season, it is on its way.
We are tracking that live from our weather center, and there might even be a sprinkling of some snow showers in the mountains already, and we'll have the latest timing details as to when the snow is going to fall at the lower elevations.
And this is coming in new at noon. Republicans have a new nominee for Speaker of the House, but it may be some time before we actually see a vote. Hi everyone, so good to see you. Welcome to KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and let's get down to it. Ready or not? Here it comes. The first snowfall of the season, it is on its way. Meteorologist Thomas Patrick, he is standing by. You've been tracking everything all morning long, so what do you know at this hour?
Yeah, the good news here, Laura, is that the forecast did not change a whole lot in the last 24 hours, which is good news because it means our confidence in this event is only getting much, much higher. We have winter weather advisories now issued by the National Weather Service. This is covering mainly the northern half of the inland Northwest, and yes, we can include Spokane and Coeur d'Alene in that. In fact, the areas that might be on the southern edge of those purple shaded counties could be in line for some of the most snowfall. Here's where that storm is sat. It is approaching western Washington, all rain for the Washington coast, but you see the snow over the Olympic National Park in far western Washington already. Right now, it's just a cloudy but much colder 44 degrees. Don't expect high temperatures to get out of the 40s today. Could even see some rain before midnight, but it's close to tomorrow morning when any liquid precipitation would switch over to snowfall. So we're tracking when that transition is going to be taking place and who could be in line for the most snowfall out of this first snowfall of the season.
All right, my friend, thank you. And tomorrow's snowfall is just, of course, the first of many we'll likely see over the next few months. So if you need to get your car serviced or get new tires, it is definitely time to do so before auto shops fill up. For studded snow tires in Washington, you can put them on your car starting on November 1st. But in Idaho, you can put them on your car right now. Make sure to keep an eye on when you need to have them removed, or you could get fined, of course, in the spring. WashDOT has a helpful guide on what to carry in your vehicle for the winter season. Don't forget to restock your emergency kit to make sure it has jumper cables, a first aid kit, and a flashlight. And if you are driving through mountain passes, make sure to have those tire chains. It is required by law in Washington. And of course, don't forget your ice scraper or that snow brush could catch you off guard. With the anticipated snowfall, both Spokane City and county officials will be updating the public on, of course, the snow plan for this winter. Today, county officials will also be showing off some of the new equipment that they'll be using to clear up the roads. Mayor Nadine Woodward will also give an update on the city's snow response plan that's coming up tomorrow. So we'll make sure to track all of that. All right, talking about politics now, new at noon, Republicans have a new nominee for Speaker of the House. This comes 3 weeks after voting to remove Kevin McCarthy, but as Natalie Brand is reporting, the question now is whether the new nominee can get enough support from his own party to win on the House floor.
Minnesota Congressman Tom Emmer emerged as the GOP nominee for Speaker of the House after 5 rounds of secret balloting narrowed it down from 7 candidates. Emmer received 117 votes from colleagues in the final round to beat out Louisiana Congressman Mike Johnson. But he will still need to win over the rest of the conference in order to become Speaker.
We will not go to the floor until we know someone has 217 votes.
This is the 3rd time Republicans have gone through this process. Neither Majority Leader Steve Scalise nor Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan were able to unite all of the GOP support needed to win. Potential holdouts can expect pressure from the rest of the group to join with the majority in order to elect a speaker and move on.
There's been talks about having consequences if you don't support the team. I think that's legit.
But Kevin McCarthy's ouster as Speaker has brought out deep-seated divisions within the conference.
Nothing about this has gotten better, and anybody who says it's getting better that's just not true.
Emmer can only afford to lose a handful of Republican votes and still win the gavel. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And Washington Representative Kathy McMorris Rogers gave the nominating speech for Congressman Johnson, who then lost in the final round. Sources tell CBS News that Emmer originally wanted a vote on the House floor today, but there are enough holdouts that it seems unlikely there will actually be a vote this afternoon. So we'll certainly keep you up to date. One of the two elderly Israeli hostages released on Monday is now describing her ordeal.
My mom is saying that she was taken on the back of a motorbike and that while she was being taken, she was hit by sticks.
Yocheved Lifshitz was one of two women released to the Red Cross last night. She says she was treated well, but separated from her husband early on. He is still believed to be held by Hamas among about 220 remaining hostages. And this is coming in, new details about an off-duty pilot who authorities say tried to shut down the engines of a plane during a flight. Joseph Emerson told investigators that he had not slept in about 40 hours and had taken psychedelic mushrooms before the flight. So we have the call made to air traffic control as it all unfolded. So take a listen.
We've got the guy that tried to shut the engines down out of the cockpit. Hey, both of you could let me know the threat level. Doesn't sound like he's causing any issue in the back right now. I think he's subdued. We'll warn law enforcement as soon as we get on the ground.
Emerson was arrested in Portland on Sunday. The Horizon flight diverted there after taking off from Everett. Now he is facing a federal charge of interfering with the flight crew. Additionally, he is expected to face more than 100 other charges in court today, including attempted murder.